Pulling your eyebrows and pulling your hair, a lot of people don't realize that pulling hair is trichotillomania possibly, which is anxiety driven, but for a lot of people, this is an ADHD response or an autism response because it's emotional regulation for us. When we hurt ourselves in a sense, like picking your hair, it is a focus point. So we are focused on one object and one object only. It stops all this overwhelmingness of emotion, of whether it's sadness, anger, temper, whatever it might be. It's stopping and calming down this overload of emotions. We're focused on one thing only, and we can feel it. And that feeling overrides everything else also. It's almost like our brain is taking a breath of fresh air. And that is where it struggles with a lot of people. A lot of times people think that pulling hair is, anxiety driven. For some it is, but for a lot of us, it is how we emotionally regulate. And we found this unhealthy coping tool and didn't even realize it. A lot of times when it comes to some of these, especially with autism and ADHD, they become second nature. You don't realize you're doing it until it's already too late. And that is one of the biggest struggles out there. If you do have struggles pulling your hair, talk with your psychiatrist, talk with doctors. Believe me, go get help out there because this is a sign of undiagnosed ADHD and undiagnosed autism. And who knows, it could be something else, but it is a lot of times if you relate and you go, man, it does like emotionally regulate me. Like it puts me out of that anger mode. It puts me out of that sadness mode or the depression mode. It is a unhealthy coping tool. And it's something that I wish I would have known because I got diagnosed with ADD at 13, re-diagnosed ADHD at 17, but I was also diagnosed with level 1 autism in my 40s. And if I would have known that sooner, I would have been talking to my doctors a lot sooner about possible autism because it is something that definitely makes a huge difference in our lives when we know. And that's what it's all about.